Welcome back to Skinsider.
Yes, to episode 2, where we are going to be giving you our personal, so there's no factual basis here, but our personal thoughts on what is going to be the aesthetic trends
for
of 2025. Our buzzword is going to be popular. Yeah.
Popular.
So these are things, I came up with a list just based on 2024 of what I've seen people asking for, not asking for, trends I'm seeing on social media, things like that. Number 1, I think we are going to see a big increase in facial balancing. That is where like everything is kind of more even, and less of the dramatic like brows and the big lips and these like really harsh kind of features, which I'm kind of excited about because I do not like the overfilled lip trend.
A lot of natural this year. 2025 is super natural looking.
And I like that. Yes, makeup. We're seeing like
which is good for your skin.
Glam,
less
like
makeup.
Yes, and I really like that.
The very natural.
But I think more people are going to be doing. I mean, there will be more injectables, but balanced very differently. So I'm not saying injections are going out the window. I'm actually saying quite the opposite. I'm saying people are just going to be using those same products differently throughout the face. Like rather than putting 2 syringes in their lips, they're going to be using maybe half a syringe in their lips and then balancing out the cheeks or the jawline or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, number 2. And I've seen a rise in this over the past couple of years, but I think people are just more on board with it now. Combination therapies and combination modalities. So knowing that it's might not be like one laser might not be the magic eraser that, goes over your face and takes away every line, every wrinkle, and every spot. You might need an IPL as well as a fractional or something like that. I think that's going to be something where people are kind of mixing things together. Like maybe they do threads in their face, but then they're also doing a laser or filler or something like that.
Yeah.
Number 3, and the plastics are going to kill me and probably disagree.
Plastics. But
I think non-surgical body contouring and body procedures.
With machines.
Laser. Sculpture is on the rise. Soft Wave now has their like pure impact. So many of these machines are coming out, and I think they're going to become more and more popular because scar removal's up too. And I think a lot of people don't want to be scarred anymore. They don't want to be cut open if they don't have to be. Healthcare is all over the place.
Yeah, wellness in general.
People don't want to be in hospitals right now. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be paying for these things. I think that non-surgical body contouring. Another thing, so my number 4 is like exosomes, stem cells, growth factors, things like that being used
PRP,
on the skin more.
Yes, that's PRP, more natural PRF. Because you're putting back in what you're taking out.
And I think that people are moving away from more of the the ablative lasers towards more non-ablative procedures. So I think that stem cells and growth factors are going to be on the rise, and exosomes to heal a lot faster as well.
You also have the newer injections, the NAD+, glutathione. Mm-hmm. You have some new B12s that are coming out that I think that ties into wellness. Mm-hmm. As well as cosmetic treatments, but you're still getting your service, but internally taking care of the internal instead of external with your skin.
Which leads me completely to my last one.
Oh, I didn't even read your list.
I know. And I'm like, are you reading my list over here? Because you just gave me such a good segue for this. But my number 5, this is my last thing that I think is going to be a trend, is treatments that are more personalized, tailored to each person, like treatment plans.
Yes.
Okay, so
instead of just picking.
Right, because people are putting more of a focus on their bodies, what they look like, what they're putting inside, things like that.
Health in general, all around.
Yes. And this dates back to, back in our day, like we had tanning booths and beds and we didn't wear sunscreen and we tanned with baby oil and we were out on our driveway trying to get the asphalt, to attract the sun.
Like on your trampoline.
We were doing all these things. Right. And now we see all these young girls that are crazy about their sunscreen. Like, think of how good their skin is going to look.
They're crazy about their sunscreen and their skincare, but can I interject here?
Yes.
Why do all these young kids look like they walk around homeless? Their shoes are dirty. You're in sweatpants. You're in sweatshirts. Like, these kids don't, I never walked around like that.
Yeah. The haircuts, the teenage boy haircut.
Like, the kids are going to school with,
they look
dirty.
Like they have a triangle on their head. Do you know what I'm talking about?
What? What on their head?
You know what I'm talking about.
What is it?
Have you seen the Yes.
What
He knows. These teenage boys that look like, their haircuts. And they look like they've got this triangle on their head. And I'm like, can you even see out from underneath of that?
What is that? The Addams Family with the hair, with the person that has the hair?
I'm not going to find a picture. I'm going to find a picture.
What is that Addams Family character called? It, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea. But
I'm going to find a picture of it and I will post it for everybody to see.
No.
But what I mean is the more personalized treatments, because people are budgeting for this stuff now in ways that they never did before, because they're putting such an emphasis and such a focus on it. Mm-hmm. So just today alone, before I came here, I created a treatment plan for someone because, so much of the time we get sat down and people are like, okay, you just tell me what I need.
Right.
What I liked about what this particular woman did is she came in and she said, let me show you a picture of what my skin used to look like and what I want it to look like. And it wasn't an unachievable goal. She wasn't showing me a picture from 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. She was showing me a picture from before her divorce, before she went and got some crazy treatment done that went wrong.
Was this before she had kids?
No. She has kids. And so she was showing me, that she just wanted to get herself back to that point. And it was a very achievable goal. And I said, yeah. So we sat down. We made a plan together of how we could get her there. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a 4 to 5 step plan. Over the course of a couple of months, we took it to the front and we got it scheduled with her calendar, and every last thing is scheduled. And as long as she's compliant with coming and doing what needs to be done on her end, she's going to reach that goal by that date.
But she's also committed, and that's great, because there are a lot of people that are uncommitted at that time, and she's just ready. She knows what she wants. She's at a point of her life. She wants to make sure she's correcting and doing what she needs to do moving forward, and she has the time to do it, and she's gonna...
Yep. I think we are going to see a huge rise in that. I think that skincare is not one size fits all. Treatments are not one size fits all. They need to be customized, right? Like, you can't come in and say, oh, you did my friend and she looks amazing. I want that. Well, I get that you want to look amazing, but that particular procedure might not get you there, right? Like, maybe she had sun damage.
Different.
So we treated her based on that, but you're coming in because you're telling me you want this lifted. Mm-hmm. Me taking that same laser tube is not going to do that. We have to go in and personally plan for you how to get there.
Yep.
And, sometimes that includes take-home products or things like that we can bundle everything in together. But I think the people that get the best results sit down with you. They want a plan, and we're more than willing to take that time with you. I love doing that. I love it because to me, it's like a puzzle that I'm putting together to get
really
you there.
Rewarding at the end when you've taken them to like started at this and now they're like here.
Right. I love seeing it.
It's very rewarding to know that you have the knowledge and the ability to do that, and when your client's happy too.
And so many providers do have that. That's what we're in business for. It's not me. It's
you
all
like to
of
see
us.
results, but a lot of times people just want to collect the money, and they don't. Their heart may not be in it.
Sure.
They may not give you 125% of them.
Oh, sure. But I think that's why, like across the board, we're going to see these treatment plans rolling out, and I think that they should help people get their results and budget in mind. Like I understand that not everybody has an unlimited budget to go and do this. You know, that's something you can be very open with your provider regarding. Like, okay, we might have to space this out like this, or I might have to do it this way. That's fine too. Just be upfront and honest, so that way your treatment plan can be tailored that way. What do you think your trends are going to be?
So one that I've come across, don't mind me here trying to type in my stuff because I clearly don't know how to use my computer. And I'm going to butcher the name. And I'll tell you right here. What I think is trending. I know what it is. It's the gua sha.
Oh, the gua sha, like the
gua sha tool.
Yeah.
And just doing it and dedicating to it, following the chart. I think this is something really simple that people can do at home to help in the meantime of like getting your regular skincare routine. I think that's going to be very, very trendy this year in 2025.
People are going more natural.
Correct. And that's what ties into your more natural side of 2025, but they're using different like oils to penetrate into the skin. You can use different serums because you want to penetrate that into the skin as well. So say you tied it in with the firming serum.
I like the firming serum.
And going and just kind of doing those little massage techniques on the facial structure every day for like 30 minutes. While you're watching TV, it's simple, it's easy. And this is old school way of doing things.
Like the red light therapy too, everybody's doing now.
Yeah. Which I love red light therapy. But
again, more natural.
That is one definitely that I see coming in 2025. And then you did touch on like the body in the natural look, which I'm also on board for that. Less products, less steps, which is nice because
But also, I should have also included in my non-surgical body contouring, not just machines, but the semaglutide, the things that everybody's all about. That kind of came about in 2024.
Correct. But now your body needs tightening, toning.
Too. But I also think in 2025, we are going to see a bigger rise. Like we did say, SoftWave already landed it with building the muscle because people are concerned that when they're taking these different, injections that they're losing muscle mass.
Yeah.
So now we are seeing people kind of cutting that off at the pass and saying, okay, well, we're going to bundle it in with this and you're going to get hooked up to this machine that's going to stimulate your muscle mass back.
Right.
So I think everything's going to kind of go hand in hand, but again, stepping away from surgery.
A little more natural. Yes,
going
absolutely.
Towards things that can be done in office or at home.
I mean, surgery, like you end up with these scars.
Right.
Most people do. Surgical scars. Exactly. And they're some are probably pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm doing a bad one right now.
Sure. So that's what we feel is trending and coming for 2025. And we also had a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you guys want to know what's coming up for us?
We are going to be pickleball champions.
Pickleball champions.
We have until November
to qualify to play in a ladies doubles.
Pray for us.
Yeah. Yeah, pray for your cars if the pickleball can break your car window. No. It actually can't. We know that because we play pickleball now.
But we had a nice time sponsoring and being part of a wellness village for a pickleball event over the weekend, and we went in a little bit skeptical.
Yep, they asked us if we would be a sponsor. We said
we sponsored the SPF.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, we did the sunscreen.
We did the sunscreen SPF, and we really did enjoy it. We had a fun time, and we have now picked up the sport of pickleball.
And
Jacqueline's more excited about the outfits than she is pickleball, to be honest with you.
No, I'm very excited about pickleball. But I do just want to share who did the tournament because it was so well run. Yes. I encourage you. People came from all over.
They'll have it again next year too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in November next year. But it was run by PB 1965. PB is in pickleball 1965. They're a company. They ship anywhere in the United States, and it was so incredible. I thought they did such a good job, and they do have a website, and their clothes are great.
They're cute. Yeah, they're definitely cute.
I think it's pb1965.com. Let me just say.
They're cute.
It is pb1965.com, and they have a promo code, WELCOME.
We also invested in paddles.
You get 30% off your first order. So you guys are welcome. But welcome.
Share.
Or here's for my code. 1965. Yeah, and we met Randy, who's one of the founders, and we loved him. And Larry Flash Gordon. Larry the Flash Gordon. Who's a big time pickleball coach.
He's amazing.
Yeah, we were so excited. So we're going to be doing that in 2025. So I mean, I would encourage you guys.
We're adding this on to our New Year's resolution or
with
New
our
Year's
pickleball
goals.
Journey. Because after we leave here, after we shoot the podcast on Wednesdays, we are going to our pickleball lesson.
Maybe someone will come and record us.
We hired a personal coach. We hired 2 personal coaches because we have until November to get ready. We start our training on February 5th, to which our coach responded, that is not enough time to get you ready.
He did?
Yeah, remember when he was like, okay, we should start tomorrow. And I was like, well, we can't because we have other stuff going on, but we can start February 5th. And he was a little concerned because we are beginners. We might not qualify because we are newbies, but we're going to try for it. We're going to go for it, and we are going to try.
And if we don't qualify, we'll try again next year.
Yep. Part of the problem is we say yes to everything. It's how we own a business. It's how we have a podcast. It's how we're now pickleball pros in the making. Like, we say yes to everything.
We do. We definitely do. But it's going to be fun. And you know what? Listen, if this is what my age group is into at this point in my life, I'm here for it because those pickleball players look like they have so much freaking fun.
Oh, yeah.
And they were
like a whole community.
Yeah. And they were so nice. And I enjoyed it. I did. I can't talk bad about my pickleball friends.
They were so competitive. It was so funny. I mean, you walked down on those courts in this tournament and, like, nobody was, like, they were, like, hardcore.
I'm going to shout out, though, Dunkin' Donuts did not show up on Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah, they were supposed to be.
And everyone was very upset because the coffee was not there bright and early.
Well, because the vendor, we had to be there at 7:45 in the morning.
So, Dunkin' opens at, like, 5.
They do?
I don't know.
Are they 24 hours?
Dunkin' Donuts open?
What time?
Dunkin' Donuts?
Mm-hmm. Do you know?
6.
6. They should have been there.
They had an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, can you Google it?
Yeah,
I don't know. There. I don't know, but yeah, they didn't. But you know who showed up? Us. And you know who fell in love with pickleball? Us.
And you want to know who got burnt? Me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sponsoring the SPF, we gave it all out.
Yeah, and I was fried. Well, originally the day was supposed to be cloudy, very overcast, and we were
Still, you need sunscreen in overcast.
Yes.
Weather.
5 a.m. See? Yeah, 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, darn you, Dunkin' Donuts.
So they announced at one point.
No one was fueled
by
you, Dunkin'.
Correct. That's pretty funny. So
I correct myself up.
They announced over the loudspeaker that we had all the SPF. We did.
Oh, yeah, this is great.
It was like, there was us. We were like this.
What?
Everyone, we saw like 500 people coming out. There was 360 people all down on the courts. And it was like watching them all come up. And then we had to call our practice manager to bring us more.
More
because
samples,
we were like, we need more testers, we need everything. And then we had to tell people, like, okay, you need to come back in like 20 minutes, it's coming. And they were like,
they'll be fried in that 20 minutes.
Literally every 5 minutes, like, is the sunscreen here? Is the sunscreen here? Is the sunscreen here? I really wanted to say, like, if you were that concerned about it, wouldn't you have put it on before you left your house?
Well, don't you think if you're playing pickleball, you put it in your bag, right?
Right.
That's like one.
Right. Like let this be a lesson to you. Because what were you going to do if they didn't announce we had it? These are the things I was thinking about.
They're going to burn like I did.
Because you had to give it all out.
Yeah.
Me.
I burned.
Kept some for myself.
The next day I wore a hat. And
we wore a visor.
SPF applications.
She got a visor that we took. We took visors from the Mercedes-Benz vendor tent.
From us.
They had visors, and we took the visors. We're gonna need them for pickleball, anyways. We're gonna need them for our pickleball journey.
I'll make some visors.
Yeah,
we can have those.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
So next week.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about winter skin. It is cold, even in Florida. We are still in our sweaters.
There's snow. 40. There is snow, you guys, in Tallahassee.
Not in Naples, but there is snow.
No, in Tallahassee.
It was 47 degrees, and I woke up this morning and rainy. So,
what was your house at? Did you take a look at
68.
Yeah, mine was at like 68, 69.
68, which I did say, like, if it got colder, I need to turn the heat on today for my son because he's not going to know what to do.
Right.
So, we're going to be talking about winter skin and things you can do to combat that dryness, because there's not a chance that you're not feeling a difference in your skin at this point. Are you going to hit me with a Reddit question?
Yeah, that's why I was searching.
I just saw you over there and I'm like, oh no.
So these are beauty predictions 2025 after spending a lot of time on TikTok.
Okay, like if I agree with them or not, or do I like what? How do I weigh in?
Okay. If you agree with this or not.
Okay, hit me.
So hair. So these predictions are based on trends I've noticed Gen Z embracing on TikTok. This is what this person is saying, not me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so hair is pinned straight hair. Hasn't been trendy for a while, and that's not changing anytime soon. Hair that feels full of life is in. Think natural curls, waves, and textures. Short hair is still going strong, but the heavily layered look is on its way out.
Are you saying that the slick back bun is out?
She didn't get there yet, but she did say bangs aren't getting much love right now, but like face framing layers are. Nothing heavy.
We don't need bangs. Bangs don't need to come back.
Lots of volume is also on its way out. So remember people rat their hair and volume.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Generally, we start seeing simpler, more uniform lengths. When it comes to color, natural browns.
That's good for me.
Right?
Very on trend.
Neither jet black nor bleach blonde is getting much love. Balayage and heavy highlights are out. Instead, lowlights are making a comeback, natural looking ones that add just a bit of dimension.
In case my hair might not be in.
Okay, makeup. Eyeshadow is taking a back seat again.
Yeah, I've been wearing less eyeshadow. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, you actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God, I'm so on trend.
Oh, man.
So on trend.
Black winged eyeliner is out, replacing it with short brown wings.
I just purchased the Victoria Beckham
brown
Kajal stick. Yes, brown. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot believe how on trend I am. Okay. I'm never on trend.
I'm sorry, we just did that one. Highlighting is optional now.
Okay, I highlight still.
And it's used lightly. Okay. Just a soft glow.
Okay, I would think I'm out.
Okay, I use that a little bit. Blush is still big, but leaning more natural.
Okay.
Contouring isn't popular. Thank God, it's so ugly. With these girls that put makeup on, I have to bake. Oh.
I told you were going to say it. I told you were going to say it. Speaking of hair and the teenage boys.
Oh, we're back on that.
We are back on that because someone told me in our office the other day.
Contouring isn't popular.
That her son got a perm.
Yeah, young kids
style his hair in this way.
Uh-huh.
I know you know what I'm talking about.
Where you ever go to see the table and you see the young kids with their hair? That they have the hat on and their hair is I don't even know how to explain it.
Because the triangle has to fit
and their
underneath
hat,
the hat.
And I'm like, what is happening?
I see the kids get off the school bus. These teenage boys get off the school bus in my neighborhood. I almost near crashed my car because I'm driving
That's what I'm telling you. These kids are walking around looking like they're homeless.
I mean,
kids I never dressed like that.
And then they're walking into their $1.3 million home, and I'm like, what the heck are you?
I never dressed like that.
What's wrong with your hair? I know you have scissors at least in your house. What are you doing?
Can I finish my Reddit?
Sorry, yeah.
Get off your
hair. I hate it.
Little teenage boy thing. God.
She's just trying to pick up on that audience.
What do you want? Teenage boy viewers? Anyways, blush. We're back on the blush.
I don't want that. I want their moms to be watching and be like, you're right, that looks terrible. And I want their moms to get their hair cut.
Yeah. What about adults dressing like teenagers?
Adults dressing like teenagers, I think, this is going to be very controversial. Thank you for asking.
They're stuck.
I
have a lot to say about that.
Yeah. I like a more elegant look, a more elegant approach at our age. I think when you are young, it's free game. It's fine. You're young. That's when you do it. But now, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to see a 30-something in a crop top. Who are you trying to attract? Like, who are you trying to attract?
No, guys. Are you talking about guys or girls? Both?
Oh, just like anyone, like adults dressing like teenagers.
Right.
I don't.
Big babies.
I don't like it because I think because you know that these girls. I see some of these girls downtown trying to do it. Like they're trying to be so trendy and they're trying to be so cute. And I think to myself, I know who you're trying to attract downtown. You're trying to attract some Naples millionaire,
deep
right?
pocket.
He's not going that way, my friends. He's not going that way. Not
money,
for
money
marriage.
Deep pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's not going that way. I think elegance in adults.
Yeah. I mean, I do think, if you are, 40-some years old and you're dressing like you're back in your 20s, I don't know, or, your early teens and you're wearing, I don't know.
My neighbor even just told me, last week, that I dress my son like he's going on a job interview.
But he is cute. And that's fine.
He was like,
and I like it.
He was like, every other kid looks like a hobo, and yours looks like he's going on a job interview. I'm like, yeah, because you know what?
I could go on a rant right now.
He could be. I'm like, you know what?
You
know what, Christian? Always be networking, my friend. Always be networking.
There's no reason why your kid should not be dressed very nicely on a daily.
I think it's
not you, anyone.
Oh, I know I dress my kid cute. But I'm not taking this offensively. My kid is, he's probably in a Vineyard Vines polo as we speak.
But there's just some people I don't know.
Well, some kids at certain ages, the parents lose the battle of letting them dress themselves. Did your daughters ever try and dress themselves? And did you let them? And did it come out okay?
No, I mean, I check them all the time.
Yeah.
See?
They have to be.
Yeah, they have to be.
Clean.
Right.
Yeah, because they're it's a representation.
Well, and first impression is very.
Oh, yeah. There's no second.
Yeah,
and then they do get older.
Chance.
They do get older, and then they express themselves, and they have triangle haircuts. But
even when I have a nice sweat outfit on,
right,
I'm very nicely put together. I would say, I don't do grungy. Although my flannel jacket is a little grungy, but I love it.
She thinks because she has a flannel jacket, she looks homeless. She's told me this multiple times.
Yeah, because I do sometimes feel like it just makes you look. I don't know. My flannel. Anyways, your kid dresses good, but I'm just saying there's some that I just don't understand. But or if they don't even brush their hair and they're dragging their kid out.
I spray my kid's hair down.
I don't know. My brother cared about what he looked like when he was at such a young age. I mean, he'd be in the bathroom putting gel in his hair, water, combing it. He'd come and tell me does this look okay? He would always ask me if his outfits looked good. He took pride in what he looked like. You know, he didn't roll out of bed and go to school. He actually got up early, showered, and got ready.
My husband has more expensive clothes than I do. He does. His accessories, no, except jewelry, shoes, purses, that belongs to me. But clothing, that belongs to him.
Yeah. I mean, I love clothes. So
if we ever need $250,000, we can just go in his closet and start selling things off.
You sell the bags first and jewelry. You'll get more money than clothes.
Why do I gotta sell my stuff? I'm not selling
what were your vows?
I'm Greek Orthodox. I didn't make vows. My vows are between us and God.
They're better or worse. You got it.
And God knows I love my bags. That's all I know.
Oh, man.
But we do not make vows publicly because we don't believe that we already know how we feel, and it's between us and God. It's not for like public consumption. Like, they don't need to hear it.
Yeah.
Like,
But
the
I
only
mean, if
person who
push
needs to
came to
hear it
shove
is
and you
God.
had to sell something, you would have to get rid of your bags.
Can we edit that part out? I don't want anyone getting any ideas. But stay tuned for us next week with our winter episode.
Hydrating skin,
Yes.
winter skin.
Yes.
And wait, I didn't even
CCC.
finish my Reddit, you guys. I got 13 minutes on the clock here, I think.
Oh my gosh. It just dawned on me. That's not our next episode.
Why? Oh, yeah, that's not.
We rescheduled that one because we have a guest next episode. We have the regional trainer from ZO Skin Health coming. Her name is Jensen. Where she will come in, be talking about all new things ZO. We're going to be asking her a bunch of questions about herself, her time with the company, what her favorite products are, things like that. And then after that, you're going to get the winter episode because we rescheduled it in order to get Jensen.
Yeah, so you can call us liars.
Yeah.
We lied about that.
We lied about that.
But it's all right. We're learning.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's all I have for my Reddit, other than it said gently hydrating ingredients like peptides.
Peptides are good.
Ceramides.
Ceramides are good.
Niacinamide. Are trending. The focus is on a minimal routines and multitasking products.
Skinamizing.
Just a couple of steps to do all that. And we've had multiple episodes about that too.
The Skinamize.
Yep.
The Skinamize.
So I think we're doing things right.
Yes.
Because everything seems to be on
I did get
trend.
a lot of feedback from the last episode. People wanted information about certain products that we were referencing. Reach out to us. We do get the messages. So send a DM or go to our personals. Our personal podcast, like on the podcast bio, has our personal Instagram information. Mm-hmm. Send me a DM if you have any question about anything that we are.
Or you can find us through our Skin Deep website too. Mm-hmm. You can also inquire through there as well.
Yeah, just ask us and we can get back to you and give you the information about products and things like that, or if you have any other questions about anything. Even if you just want to ask about how my pickleball journey is going.
And because February is coming and it's Valentine's Day in February, the 14th, we might do a little bit of a giveaway and tie it in with Skin Deep to kind of do something there for somebody. And so just stay tuned. We'll announce it next one with Jensen at our ZO.
See you then.
Until then,
love your skin.